While that exhaust manifold is cooking in the oven, I went ahead and mounted the transmission on the motor stand. There's a couple checks I want to do. It's got this overdrive solenoid system and governor cover here. Not sure I can verify the governor functions correctly, but the overdrive switch, I should be able to check that. Okay, so here we got the lockout switch. The governor is around that side, and at a certain speed the governor spins enough to close that circuit. And then up in the dash there's a mechanical lever that comes to here, and when it pulls this open it should close that switch. Which it does. Okay, so the switch actually inside the transmission is working okay. Now we'll go check the actual solenoid operation. So here's the overdrive solenoid. Quick little circuit. It wouldn't do anything. So this is hooked to the body, and then this would be the charge coming in, and you can see we got like no resistance whatsoever, so there's a short somewhere in there, so that solenoid does not work. So I got to get an overdrive solenoid. Okay, I got the overdrive solenoid on order. That's not cheap. That's 300 and some bucks, but it won't shift into overdrive without it. In the meantime, I've got my portable sandblasting. It's using glass media, and I'm going to knock all this paint off. And once I get the paint off, there's a couple black parts, this guy and the guy down on the bottom. There's also a cover that goes on the other side. I'll bring it out. That's what covers the overdrive mechanism. Right here there's a cover that goes over that, so I just want to clean all this. And I stuck this in that hole. Remember a way back video, I think there's a cover plate that's supposed to go in there. In the meantime, I don't want to get any sand inside there, so block that off. Got the blasting done on the transmission, so it'll be ready for some primer and paint next. I'm going to wait to paint all the green stuff once I get the engine back, but I'll get some primer on this. Now you can really see the detail. T96 transmission from Willys. Masked off the areas I don't want to get paint on, so it's that governor mechanism. There's some rubber boots on those round pieces. The solenoid switch for the governor, and then the rubber boot over on this side. Got the transmission primed, sitting here with some of these other prime parts, and still, when we get the engine back, we'll just paint all the green stuff. And this one should be pretty simple. We'll just open the drain plug here, open the top for it to vent also, and then we'll just replace that fluid. Nice brown fluid coming out of there. And since it's a little bit soupy, you can see there's some chunky, slimy stuff in there. I'm gonna, sorry about that angle, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pour some fluid in there and try to flush that out. Get some of that slimy stuff out of there. And we got this one filled right up there to the edge now. It's good.